Who's your heart beating for? Who's your heart beating for in this life?
There was a journey to get you to this level. There was a journey to get you to this understanding. There was a journey that got you to starting your foundation and being on the board, on these different boards, and doing the work that you're doing now from where you were just starting. So let me ask you this. When you started, you mentioned, you started as a TA and then as a teacher, and then, you were, inspired to start a nonprofit and become an administrator of a school and the foundation. So you kind of kept moving these levels in your journey and expanding your reach with each new level, because as a TA, there's only so many students that are in your care. As a teacher, maybe more. As an administrator, definitely more. As a foundation, you've got the ability to scope to a much larger audience. As a member of a board, you've got entirely new communities or groups that you're addressing. And I'm sure there are even more ways that we could scale, going to what you were just talking about, where you've got communities, kibbutz style living, farms, university style. There's kind of always a next layer or a next level to it. Talk to me about what makes you want to keep going, because a lot of people go, okay, well, I have to do my TAing, and yeah, I want to be a teacher. All right, I'm a teacher. I'm good.
I wonder sometimes, I get tired, I sometimes I wonder why I'm not still, folding t-shirts and putting out baskets of incense in town where, life was simpler and easier, because it's not easy to be led by love or led by destiny and do these kind of higher callings, right? I'll quote Nina Simone. I read her biography not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
She talked about her voice, and she sometimes really was frustrated with her voice. She knew it was a gift that she had, but sometimes she wished it was somebody else's. But she knew that she had been bestowed this gift and that there was a mission attached to her life, because she had been given this voice, and that she had to use this voice, and that it would be a waste if she didn't use this gift that she had, and she couldn't live with herself if she didn't use that voice and share it out. And until she was kind of satiated and she knew that she was allowed to rest and that she had done what she was set out to do. And I haven't been given that message yet, and so as I kind of keep going through, I know that there's still more to be done, and I know that there's always something along the road that's so fulfilling, and that I see the impact. And when I see that next smile, or I hear that next thank you, and I know that it's lit another person's candle, and I have another staff person who says, hey, I'm applying for school. Will you be a reference for me? And I don't think I would have done it if you hadn't encouraged me. Mm-hmm. And I have a kid who comes in and says, I learned a new letter today. Do you want to hear me say my ABCs? Or a parent who says, my child hugged me for the first time on their own. And you get overwhelmed with those moments that got facilitated because of your endurance. and because you wanted to help. You keep on going, and so, you know, the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, and when they were training, I remember they were like, well, maybe we'll get to the Super Bowl. We might as well train like that, because why not us, you know? And when they won the Super Bowl, they said, you know, they were asked about how they won the game. And they said, well, we're going to play the game, and who's to say we won't? Why not us? And they won. And, you know, we go into every day and we say, you know, who's to say that this won't be the greatest day and that the best won't come? And if it doesn't come, at least our kids know that we showed up, and our parents know that we showed up, and we were excited, and we were hopeful with them, and that we, you know, we're excited about the possibility. And that if it was the hardest day, if it was the ugly love day, that somebody was willing to be there for them with that too. Because we all need somebody there in each one of those. And I know, we talked about the journey, and on those days when I was really alone, I really wish there was somebody who had been there. And so on the days where there was, God, I was grateful. I was so grateful. And so if I can be that one person, and my team can be that person, and that we can keep paying it forward, why shouldn't we?
That's a great way of looking at it. That is a fantastic way of looking at it. So,
thank you.
So your gift, your heart for community, your heart for balance and being understood and making that connection is your Nina Simone's voice. This is the gift that was put in you, that you are going to use and give to the world, and give and give and give and give until you hear that bell, or you get that notice that I've done enough.
Listen, I was born at 6 months old, 2 pounds 2 ounces, and that survival and that opportunity is not lost on me. And the fact that I'm 42 years old and I keep waking up every day with another opportunity to appreciate this very unique experience of life, and know that there are so many amazing opportunities to observe and to sense and to experience and to learn. I like being alive, and I like the good days, and I like even the hard days when they're over and they're done. I know that, you know what? I'm never gonna have the worst day again.